Welcome to the channel, and today we are going to be starting a new series. We're going to be calling it Prospect Watch or something of the sort. But in the first episode, today we are going to be looking at John Kunneman. John AK-47 Kunneman. So this guy has all finishes. Mostly in the first round, with one exception of the sub. This guy has a lot of arm triangles, some Darce chokes, and his knockouts are super quick. Yeah, 9-second knockout. He was actually scheduled to fight Cam Rouston on the Contender Series last season. I think that would have been an interesting fight. I'll show some tape and break down some of the stuff I see. This guy's a super good grappler, super good wrestler. I believe he came from a college wrestling background. I know he trains with Gaethje. Middleweight fighter. He's scheduled to fight on the first week of Contender Series, August 11th. And you're looking at his record, and yeah, while these guys don't have the best win-to-loss percentage, what I look at in these kind of guys who are like young in the career and haven't fought in amazing promotions, this guy hasn't even fought in LFA. His LFA fight got canceled. But, I mean, what more could you want him to do? Like, he's gotten everyone the first round. And the only exception is this fight. And that's his first ever fight. And there's a 2-year gap between that and his second fight. Yeah, this guy's super impressive. And I guess we'll hop into some tape and I'll show you what I see. And I'll give you my overall grade on him as a prospect.
Championship, and we are underway.
They touch gloves, and huge overhand right from John Kunneman out of the gate.
Massive bombs.
Wow, nice trip. Really nice trip right there. Let me turn off the audio here. And this is like, I bet you in every single fight I show and try to break down, he's going to start off crazy. Every single fight, he's throwing overhands, he's throwing head kicks. He's always starting off wild. And throws overhand, he instantly grabs his clinch, gets the overhook. He's clearly an experienced wrestler. He knows what he's doing. He knows what to go do. Gets a outside trip. From what I've seen, he's usually going straight to side control. That seems to be his go-to to transition him out. And it looks like he's going to look for that arm triangle. Little pepper in shots to make Mahler make a mistake here, really. Nice job trying to isolate the arm to set that choke up. Yeah, he's just being heavy on him and making him work, getting some good ground and pound. In the end, I still think Kunneman is hunting for the submission here. I think he's just trying to make Mahler make a mistake. Yeah, I mean, that is tight already. I mean, he's even grabbed his own hand, but it is literally just that tight. I mean, look at the back on this guy. Look at the back. This dude is ripped. Alright, so this is a better opponent for John, considering that, yeah, once again, starting off really hot. Like I said, every single fight we watch, I bet you. Head kick, head kick. This guy's 8-3, so this is one of Kunneman's better opponents record-wise. Some chaotic striking exchanges. Notice how Kunneman's feinting the level change there, and yeah, and then he shoots. That's a good setup right there. Once again, using the lower half of his body, gets to side control, and you can tell by how he's positioned his arm here, he's trying to trap his head and shoulder here so he can transition and throw that leg over into mount. Maybe trying to isolate arm for, oof. Yeah, getting crucifix. That's spin drill right there. That's a guy who's wrestled, bro. You ever see a guy who blocks the arm like that? Blocks the arm, yeah, beautiful. And he's just keeping him right with him with that tight waist. I mean, he is strong. Ref? Yeah, what a beast. Alright, this is actually an amateur fight of Jonathan Kunneman's. He is undefeated professionally, but I think he lost either once or twice as a amateur. So yeah, Denzel Pearson 1-0 as an amateur. This is 6 years old. It's an old fight. This fight, in reality, doesn't really matter. But I feel like this gives us a better idea of just pure wrestling version, where maybe he hasn't learned as much striking. He's coming fresh from wrestling, you know. Ooh, nice shot there. Has him focused on the upper body by jacking him up with the hooks. Gets his back to the fence while he's fighting the overhook pummeling battle. He just takes the shot and gets him down against the fence. Going for side control. There's mount. And now Kunneman can just work as he pleases here. He doesn't need a rush. He can take his time. On the back. Doesn't matter when he has the body lock like that. He chokes him out. I mean, there's like not really much to break down there. It's like he takes a really well-educated shot. What we can say is John Kunneman can mix it up. He's really good at using his stand-in feints and just feints at range to set up shots. And I mean, just or making you fight a different battle like he does here. Has you focused on the pummeling. Gets him there. And shoots, because he knows is that if you look, he actually tries to pummel his arm there. Takes the shot, goes down. And it's just from there. I mean, the first submission attempt in all these fights, Kunneman gets. And I mean, it's obvious this guy's strong, super athletic, super good wrestling base. I believe he trains in Keiichi. Yeah. So I guess all there is to answer now is Jonathan Kunneman legit? And what I will say is most likely. He has super good grappling. He's shown that he's really good at mixing it up. He can stay patient. I mean, all of his, like, most of his finishes are in the first round. He's, like, not rushing position or submission over position and losing his positions. He's landing these pepper-in shots to make you, you know, loosen up and make more openings to get his chokes in. Looks like he has really good ground and pound, super strong, athletic. Yeah, I think this guy is pretty solid. What I will say is the cardio is, of course, untested. But once again, a good grappling base can give you hope that there's some solid cardio, but never know if the transition over to MMA. I hope that Kunneman can get his Contender Series fight, win that, and hopefully make some sort of impact on the UFC at 185. I think, I'm not gonna say he's like UFC champ level or anything right now, but I could see him getting some good wins outside the rankings, and you know, maybe getting a shot into top 15. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I look forward to, you know, talking about and bringing up more prospects. I'm excited for that. So yeah, see you guys.